everyone, so we are going to go drop off some stuff for David. I was getting ready to leave to go, to go do it, and I got on the road right by my house and passed him, so we stopped to talk and he decided to come with. So
Hi.
I think it'll be early enough that he won't be as tired. So it should be a little bit funner stream. So we are going to go drop stuff off to my son for school. He's got D&D after school. She's going to re-dye hair that she dyed yesterday because she didn't dye it dark enough. She didn't do it dark enough, so there's that. I hadn't planned on that. I was gonna grab the stuff, go give it to my son, and then stream. Well, my older son called and said, I really need her help because if not, I'm not gonna make. And now and literally that's how it worked out. That as I was going back to give it to him, I ran into. So I was gonna say, I'm going back through and adding tag, or like I don't want to record a bunch of videos and not immediately upload them. So while it was doing that, I was going through the videos for this channel and watching to try and figure out what's in them, figure out when all the events are so I can mark them as such, etc. And I noticed, it was interesting it was a good reminder that I probably shouldn't be playing while holding the phone as much. Not that as you know, nothing ever happened from it. But there's a reason I say what I do. And I think I kind of got lax because it's getting winter and it's easier for me to drive in the snow than the rain. But at the same time, I'll go back to what I used to say. Yeah, it's not the best idea. Hopefully I remember that. And Jen will just laugh at me over that one. But I think it also shows how we, just a little bit at a time, we slowly become more and more used to what we're doing, and if nothing bad happens, then we figure we're okay, and until something reminds us that maybe it's not so okay. Hopefully we're not stupid enough to slam on the brakes for a high-level foundable, or in Pokemon Go for a rare Pokemon, different things like that. But I will say, when we were playing Pokemon Go, that's kind of where I learned, was early on playing Pokemon Go. I think it was when the regional for the U.S. came out, the Buffalo, had just come out. I I can't remember what its name is.
Toros.
Yeah, when Toros had just come out.
When you slammed on your brake was far-fetched.
No, because what it was we were playing, and all of a sudden, whoa!
Oh, yeah, right in front of us that time. Yeah, I remember that. We're next to Mercury when it happened.
Uh-huh. So it was in a very
parking lot.
Well, not necessarily a parking lot, but you're supposed to go really slow in there. In fact, it's where the speed bumps that Mindy and Jen hated that are now gone are. But
They took them out?
yeah, they took them out. I'll have to go show you.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Anyway, but so it wasn't like anyone was behind us or anything else, but I was playing, pulled in there, and right in front of my person was Toros, and I think it was like the first time
First
I'd ever
we'd seen him.
Toros at all, and it was like it seemed to be
right there to where our car was hitting it, literally.
Yeah.
That's how big it was. Like, whoa, wait a minute.
And so just the natural reaction of it being right literally in front of us, I accidentally slammed on my brakes.
She slammed on her brakes. What the heck is that?
And at that point is when I realized how people might have issues. And after that, I became a bit more adamant about not playing while you're the driver and handing over the phone more. So let me quickly text my son. Turn off the car while we're waiting. So, on another note, I figured some more stuff out with Rumble that actually makes me very happy. So, I figured out why my channel didn't qualify. And it's because they've asked that people try and bring in others, and so you have agents that basically the idea is they get you to go on Rumble, they keep you motivated, they're there to support you, and they help share your channel and stuff. And well, I started from a video I saw on YouTube, and so there isn't really that
where is it? Oh, thank you.
That's his answer. He didn't text. So I don't really have an agent, and as I was just scrolling through the Discord for Rumble, trying to figure out some other stuff, I ran into the fact that for that contest you were supposed to have an agent set up. And so, no, neither of my channels qualified because they didn't have an agent. But at the same time, I didn't know that, and it was hidden in the rules, and it was really kind of hard to follow. So now I know better kind of where to find stuff like that, stuff, etc., and why it didn't qualify. So that made me feel a little bit better because that makes sense. Everything else with that didn't make sense. So I've send a message just in case to the person. I kind of doubt that they will, but we will see. And go from there. So there's that. With so also, as I was finding that out, I found out that if you lose your premium status, all it takes is doing what you need to renew premium, which is reach the 21 videos in a week again. So, and that they're trying to give people anywhere from a week or more leeway. On top of that, neither of my channels had lost premium status yet, even though one, it had been 3 weeks or so since I'd last posted. So that made me feel better. And they actually shared one of my old videos on their Twitter channel. So if you guys remember back when we were doing the giveaway and the pumpkin walk, when we were doing that on the Rumble channel, I did some things on the North Logan pumpkin walk. And they actually shared that video this past week, which was interesting too, to see it shared. So I am going to try and do a little bit, try and keep the Rumble going. It looks kind of hopeful. We will see. But the other thing about it is I don't feel quite as much pressure as I did when I was sick, because now I know if I lose it because of being sick, it's easy to get it back. So there's that. And if anyone wants to join Rumble and needs an agent, from what I can tell, I would qualify. I mean, I don't know how much I'd be able to share or anything, but there's that. The one I did learn, though, Jen's idea of have Brett or one of the other family members do the videos for me while I'm sick. That one doesn't qualify for at least some of the contests and stuff, which is okay. I'm not complaining. You can still do that on your channel. It's called guest appearances, but it doesn't qualify for if you're in a contest or things like that. So, and on another note, couple of things. One thing I just noticed for sure, gas prices are starting to drop, but that also reminds me that I think we have a leg to stand on to get mad in Cache Valley. I was watching a video, and gas prices in the middle of Alaska, North Pole, Alaska, are less than 30 cents more than our gas is.
They're just robbing us blind in this valley.
So, I really think we need to start again one of the things where everyone travels down to Brigham City if they can. And once it's picked up that that's what's going on, I think prices will drop and get closer to Brigham's again. There was a time when the price difference was the same or only a couple of cents cheaper in Brigham. And now it's gone back up, so. But I do remember there was a time where we had, in the not so distant past, where it had hit that point after having been like this before that. And it was right about the time everyone started going to Brigham to get gas because it was cheaper. So would you mind running in this shirt?
Where do I put them?
Just on the couch. That way I can look at what they're saying.
No one said anything yet.
Yeah, she just did. Hello.
Who, Jen?
Uh-huh.
Hi, Jen. You shocked me because I've been checking.
I literally had seen it just come across as
My birds aren't here, Jen, and I'm taking next Thursday and Friday off. They better hurry up and get here.
That works. We will keep that in mind. So what, does everyone like to listen, or are you just putting headphones? You can answer tomorrow or whatever, but yeah. I've always wondered that, if you just have it going over your headphones that you sit there and listen, or if everyone there is actually listening. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's hoping for ducks.
Duck hens next week, goose hens the following week.
She said, here, I'll let you read it.
Just tell me.
Hi, Brett. LOL, nice. And then this and ducks.
Yeah.
Hoping for ducks. So.
I'm hoping for geese.
That too.
Yeah, I've got 2 days off next week, and I've got 2 days off the following week to chase them.
You're right over the speaker.
Sorry. I got 2 days to chase them next week out of work, and I got 2 days the following week to chase them. Then I have to wait till October. I'm hoping next year's a better season because this year sucked.
And as he said, once he gets the new season, he'll be out and about with me more. So.
Part of the reason they didn't go up is tomorrow I'm going to be fishing with Dad and Claire and Caden.
Mm-hmm.
And Saturday morning I'm going to leave them there for Saturday morning.
Mm-hmm.
If there's any down there, I want to get them Saturday morning, but I doubt it.
I get that.
I don't have the problem you have with energy. I have 185 energy right now. It's way over my energy.
Well, you know, dropping toadstools yesterday and today and maxing it out at the same time kind of takes a bite into your energy.
Yeah, well.
There, a little while ago, I was
I got a
way
battle
over.
in the gym and win a raid.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you do. Okay. But yes, I am going to need to build back up on energy.
Quite a bit here.
Oh, should I stop?
Nothing I really want.
Okay. You gotta warn me earlier if you want me pulling over.
Nope, you don't need that one either.
I think most of what I'm going to need are going to be the Legends of Hogwarts. These are the gray ones.
I don't want Yamna. I want this stop. Come on, I need this stop. I'm out of gifts, so give me no gift.
I forgot there's this.
Finally, I got a gift.
He's hoping that he gets a
shiny of something.
So he's clicking on numerous different things.
My luck with
and the one I
shinies
was gonna say was the shiny magma.
I've got one.
Or whatever.
I've got one.
Okay.
I'm not worried about that one. You were the first one, and then Caden clicked on it on the way to Jade's. And he was unfair Thanksgiving that day we went for Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay. And that's why I wouldn't know you had it.
Nope, you don't need this one either, Ron.
That's okay.
Quidditch, Ron.
I stayed home. Yeah, I understood when you said Ron because I know what's out. It's gonna be Quidditch or not Quidditch Ron. It's good. Yeah, that one's gonna be the broom, not Quidditch Run. I was going, which one is it? Yeah.
Another one I gotta get this stop. I dumped that one too.
I mean, it is a Pokemon, but
I hate Team Go Rocket.
You know. It was, and then it wasn't. And then it was. I just noticed the bracelets on her wrist that do not fit quite right with the way, because that space makes no sense in between the bracelets. Come on, Ron and Pavarti. One more and I'm gonna run away because this is... I don't have very much energy.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Forget it. I'll try with a different one because even though I need them, You actually see what I was worried about. Okay. Just past Pokemon Go player, and we know it's a Pokemon Go player because I think that guy's one of the ones that...
We sat here for 45 minutes feeding you berries.
Because they were trying to kick us out of a gym we had literally just played.
No, I'm not doing that one either. Mm-hmm. Make 5 curveball throws in a row.
You'd prefer the Team Rocket grunt to that one.
Yes. I'm not a Team Rocket grunt fan. I hate Team Rocket battling those things.
I know, I'm just saying that...
They're easy and all, but you get tired of doing it. There you go, you got 10.
So I've got a whole 16.
Mm-hmm. You got a whole 16 spell energy.
So I need like... 16 more of those to even be near max.
Yeah. Come on, little Barkbus, come on, you stupid thing. Get that one, but it did not let me get Willow Park West, really.
I'm sorry.
Battling in a gym 5 times. There can do that one on. Look, I just dumped a Team Rocket run, stopping at one right here.
What the heck?
Make 5 curveball throws in a row again. What?
Oh, 3 times on the end. So I kind of, no one was behind us and he was busy with his phone, so... Now I can give you back my phone and hopefully it'll behave.
Come on. Volleyball courts. Make me proud. Make 3 curveball throws. Great curveball throws. Dump that one too. I'm bad. I'm really picky, aren't I?
No, you're just majorly picky.
Shush. See, here's the Team Rocket stop. If I would have had it, I could have completed it. But... oh well. Yeah, Jen, normally, this time of year, we can drive by Willow Park, and there's geese everywhere throughout on the lawn here at Willow Park. There's nothing right now. You see that? Stop giving me great curveball throws in a row, people.
So, one thing Jen did say is that the reason she's not commenting much is because it was a goose, not a duck.
What?
The emoji that she's hoping for geese.
Yeah, geese are a lot bigger. I get 4 pounds.
So that's why she listens to us. So she's not listening to all the noise of the saws and everything else. In that case, I'm going to be pulling over and going after the ends myself because he's going to be battling in a raid.
We'll complete a quest. No, I don't have that when I dumped it.
Okay, so we aren't.
Never mind, I got battle in a gym and battle in a gym. That's my options.
You want to grab the ends?
Come on. What's the researcher?
Well, he's going
Win
after
a gym
these.
battle. 500 Stardust. I don't want Stardust.
I'm going to go after this.
Should have kept the one. I've got battle in a gym and battle in a gym 5 times.
Okay, well, you did not get the one at Crumb Brothers. You didn't check that one. Because you threw it in between Crumb Brothers and the other one. Going and finding a good fortress to go into. And I think I see the Logan High track or cross country team. It might be USU. And knowing when cross country is...
Stop sliding off my lap, you stupid phone.
Chances are greater that it's one of the longer distance of the tracks than it's not cross country. But it's still far enough, and where they're headed makes it is a bigger distance, which is unusual. Because my understanding from my friend is that maybe cross. When was state for cross country?
I had no clue. I don't keep up on that.
No, I wondered if you remember.
I don't ever keep up on that.
I didn't know if you ever remembered when it was.
No.
Anna. Okay.
No. How many years ago was that?
I do agree. That's why I'm struggling to remember.
Geez, she wants me to remember something, Jen, that happened like 25 years ago.
It might have been in February. If so, that's probably what that was, and it would make more sense that it would be cross country, just because of where they were, where they were headed and everything. But I thought, because I don't remember when track starts. But I could have sworn track doesn't start for a few more months. So it's either beginning training, which would seem weird for the distance they're going, or it's end of cross country, which would make sense with the distance, but not necessarily the timing, for sure. Can you spin?
Catch 10 Pokemon, I can do that one. That one's easy.
So you're glad I remembered that you hadn't got this one.
That one's easy.
So that is one thing. We've not had to worry about sports seasons as much. Even if my kids had gone to more regular schools, the oldest did, and he was in band for a little while, but even then, he didn't do quite as much with it because of the band director.
The band director sucked.
Yeah. But if they'd gone into sports, it would have been into swimming.
Should I try?
Yeah. I'd try 3 or 4 times, and if it doesn't catch, then run.
First try.
Because I do need those 2 more still. And just so you're aware, the lighter yellow I also need of that color. Because I still need a couple Fred and Angelina.
There's another bird that's avoiding me like the plague. Invasive Eurasian doves.
He goes after those as snacks
My
for
dog.
his pup.
My dog won't even let me near him.
Everything else she just points out to him or grabs and holds on to until he can kill it, but...
Or get it from her.
Yeah, or get it. But she doesn't try... You can get it from her.
Dove?
No, I'm saying everything but the doves.
Yeah, she sees you coming with a dove, she'll run off. She will literally run.
But everything else, she'll give up. Without question. Okay, we're in the parking lot and he's going after his 10 Pokemon, so I've taken over the phone for a few minutes. So let's see. Oh, she was wondering where the 5 Great Curve Barrels in a row that has a Pokemon reward is, because that's Spinda.
Somewhere around Willow Park.
I think it was this one right up here by the skate park is where we were at.
I thought it was Horseshoe Park, but I could be wrong.
Clear over there? I thought by then you'd already dumped it.
I don't know. I don't remember. It's somewhere around Willow Park here, Jen.
I think she figured out that it's somewhere around Willow Park.
Yeah. So what?
Stupid thing.
I haven't gone after Spinda forever, Jen. They really have no desire for the form.
So the reason I'm not going after that yellow one, I know what it is, and I don't need it. But I will go after this one.
Probably the same one you threw ball after.
Well, if it was, it's been returned now. Hey, now I have enough I could actually consider going into a fortress.
When we started out, she had 6.
Let's pull over. This guy's behind. A guy came behind me, and it's easier to pull over than go slow and have him getting frustrated. And especially when Brett's playing my phone for me, it's better to go slow.
Hey, look, there they are. My arch avoiding me all season long, and they're flying over here over Willow Park.
My guess is they were in the in Skylar's.
No. Cornfields down there, but just off 10th West, I bet.
And they're headed where?
I don't know, probably here.
Well, they aren't headed here when they're headed east of here. They're flying east from here. And they weren't circling. It was clear they were still flying.
I love it how they say, "Are you sure you want to transfer this Pokemon event Pokemon?" Yeah. Actually, the Spindaquest was in Mercury. I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't remember.
Well, the one that you said and the rewards of Pokemon, it was over here somewhere. I could have sworn.
Probably heading to Ballard Springs off between Logan and Hiram. My coworkers have said they were heading that way.
Okay.
Heading that way.
Your coworkers have said
they're everywhere on Ballard Springs. There's a couple hundred there every day. Really? Why can't they come my way?
Because no one's scaring them off there?
Hey, you're above 100.
Cool. You can pull on the greenhouse too. If that makes sense. Because I do have more ingredient room, and so throw some away, I will, but I need energy a bit more than...
You only got 2 spell energy.
That's okay. I've been doing a lot of brewing lately, too. Increased my capacity and doing a lot of brewing, so... And I have not seen any hint of what the things will be for Community Day, if there are going to be tasks for Community Day, or what the tasks will be for the next Brilliant event. I am keeping an eye out for them, but I have not seen them yet. And whether it's they don't want us to be able to prepare in advance, which I could see, or what,
Lovely.
Who knows? What?
I looked down and my egg was hatching.
Okay, first things first. Still don't have enough potent to try by myself. And I definitely don't think Brett wants to try.
What?
Level 4. Dark.
No.
Go after this guy just because I could use all the energy I can get from them. Okay, now I love the fact that I can do this. I was watching me go after port keys back before and trying to find those up there. Holy crap. Though it does appear they've moved where the good stuff is. I'll take that unicorn hair. That's not bad.
What, out of a port key?
Mm-hmm.
Do not travel in dangerous places. Yeah, I know that. Okay.
Oh, wait. One more thing. Or 1 to 2 more things. Nope,
so you have
don't need that
164
one, don't need
spell
that one.
energy right now.
Thank you, Jen. So I did get a red book from Jen. Everyone else is giving me energy. Let's open staffs. And I guess just open everything to get rid of Okay, got all of those. Let's see. 2 happy, I think. Oh, I don't have room. Okay. Okay, got all of those. Oh, I wanted to check my gifts, see how many I have. 22. Ooh, I'm glad I checked. Because I don't know how many times we're going to go in, but... There, that looks better. Okay. He's in fighting. And he's... Let's see. Done? Okay.
Hey. I just need 4 more horned serpent eggs and I can besiege that page finally.
Which one?
Tower Chamber 1.
Tower 1? Okay.
I got spell energy to burn. I've only got 163 spell energy out of 115.
Well, gathering my spell energy from my gifts, I'm at 154, so that was partway why I was doing that. And for the energy from the Burfius. Which one do you want me to take, the Pixie or the Acro?
I don't care, I can take either one.
Which one do you not want?
I'll take the Acro.
Okay.
Jen, you heard that right. I'm taking the Acro, and I normally don't take them. See that one. I didn't even see him. He would have been toast a long time ago. There they are again, flying over me.
Those are headed towards us. Towards your pond.
Curse you. Maybe you want to drop me off before David does to see if they're in the decoys.
I don't know. I guess we could leave now and do that, but that's the only way. One again?
Mm-hmm. If they go on the decoys, they'll just grow a sense of safety. Hope. There's no fun going on. Well, they're fun shooting by myself, but it's funner having a group to go out with me, friends to go out with me, so I got 2 friends I really want to get geese for this year. Paul and Juan.
And I think he'd like Stephen to go out with him sometime. And
I think he's going out next week. I think he took next Thursday and Friday off, too. I think. Jen, I'm not really worried about the geese, right? Well, I'm worried about them, but I'm not too worried now because they come in the very last week of the hunt just thick. I think the last week of the hunt last year, in 1 week, I killed 10 birds in 1 week.
So we'll see, because usually they're down south, and we know they're up north still.
Take that, you big spider. I got a centaur bow.
That's what I need, but I don't have runes for it.
I don't have any more runes either. Let's go tower chamber one again. I exited out, darn it. Phew, just in time.
Yeah.
They're flying, which is a good sign. This is more than I've seen for a while.
So Jen, if you rewatch that, what just happened there where I hit, where it had the start up and then it disappeared, that's what happened the other day when you were like, are you going after that or not? It just kept doing that, where I'd have it up, I'd click, and it would just go back to the main screen.
Yeah, but I think Steven's taking next Thursday and Friday off too. He was going to take the full 2 weeks off, and I told him I didn't take the full 2 weeks off. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Be nice, because I haven't hunted with your son hardly all season long.
Because he's been busy.
I know.
Hey! I got a wild boar!
I got Tom Little Sr.'s gravestone. How many times do you want to do this tower chamber for?
I don't know. I have Burfius going.
I know that.
You said tower chamber 4?
Mm-hmm.
How about till I don't have runestones other than my dark arts and brilliant?
My energy is not depleting.
Probably is, but just barely.
So I was going to say, if I'm going to be doing on this game, I need to get my walking distance and my ends.
Okay, but to be honest, we don't need to even with that, we could get it if we left 30 minutes from now.
I agree with you there.
And still get David in time. So... And anyone who watches my channel will confirm I like going after fortresses right now. I'm actually trying to get some of those challenge pages prestiged. And as much read books as I can.
Yeah, Jen, my friend Juan I was talking about, he has never killed a goose in his life, and so he wants one. He was there when I killed one this season, but I want to see him get one. You're going to laugh, Jen, because tomorrow I'm going to be sitting on ice. What? Sitting on ice? Going to be at Hiram Dam ice fishing.
Which does remind me, because tomorrow's Friday, my kids get out at 12. So I will be going out earlier tomorrow. Okay, what one?
Tower Chamber 1. I got more out of Tower Chamber 1 than I have in Tower Chamber 4.
Okay. So I will be going out sometime between 8 and 12. It'll depend on the kids. Gonna ask them. Actually, it'll probably depend on my daughter. So I suspect part of her reason for missing school is, come to find out. So last time she picked up her medication, it was half the dose the doctor wanted her on, not the full dose, which was the old dose it had her on. And so she finished that up and just kept waiting to talk to the doctor. So she's been out of her depression medicine.
Really?
For about 2 to 3 weeks. But she didn't tell me it was half the dose until when she told me, I thought she was saying she'd just picked it up. No, she had just run out of it before she even told me to ask the doctor about it. You going after it? So I was kind of frustrated with that. But that's what we were running for her today, was we went and picked up her medication. So she should start feeling better in the next while. I know.
Try Tower Chamber 3.
So 7 more, including this one.
You're going to be cooking dinner tonight because I'm tired, so I'm going to get tired.
Okay, I'll have to figure out what to make. Sorry, I noticed where my
already engaged.
The pixie?
No, that guy.
Oh, I bet it's pulling the showing you more than's there thing. Bet the other guy isn't. Yeah, you're getting an error. It should fix it soon. If you can find one that isn't engaged to go after, when you go out, it'll be fixed.
That may have been the same group of geese we saw. Still flying around. I'm waiting to see if anything else shows up.
Do you know how to check?
There's nothing there.
Oh, there's 4. We're at 4 out of 8, so that's why you're waiting. Which sounds weird to me. No, nothing else was going to show up because your number's off. This is the last guy.
Really? My number is really off then.
I was gonna say.
Tower chamber 1. Come on. This phone sucks. Even the T-Mobile representative told us that the last time we were on the phone with him too.
I know. I'm sorry. I did send a message to him on taxes and said, you can check every so often.
Check for what?
So, your company has it set up such that if they're doing an online one, like connected to the online, they can pull the W-2. And so if they can check every so often, then they can find the number for JBS. They might be able to pull it before we can get the W-2 ourselves.
Jen, I wish you were here because you can take on this guy easier than I can. Werewolf.
I bet that's what's in Dumbledore's room sitting up, is exploding whiz poppers. Sorry. One again? Yeah. I bet that's the one missing in the...
Rufios.
Plenty of time, because of their hour-long ones right now.
Hour-long? Really? Really?
Some more I'm watching for David's time.
So you said it would like to get
yeah, I think in the next little bit we're going. That's why I've been watching. You haven't seen, but they have. If they're watching and not just listening, I keep pulling down the screen to check the time. That's how I noticed that my battery was at 20%. Was I was checking the time.
Nothing. So I guess I don't have a choice. I'm going after a werewolf. Ow!
We have a sick werewolf in the car.
Sick werewolf just died, one hit.
Why don't you go after the Earthling? I'll go after that pixie that just showed up. I'm glancing over at your screen. Because you hate the pixies. And
I hate pixies. They go all over the stupid screen.
And where it's it's not the pixie I thought it was. But still. On his screen, it showed it as being a elite.
Not elite.
Or it looked like it for a minute.
It's not elite.
It looked like it for a minute. I saw it wrong. But still. The other one's a acromantula, so... Mm-hmm. One more hit and I'll have this guy gone. I think. Unless they dodge or, yeah, I got it gone.
I got the spider gone too.
I saw. Okay, 34, I think, even though I'd like to go in more, I better not. Because we gotta go drive around some more.
Because I decided to put on my game face on this game finally, Jen.
I'm not complaining. I'm just saying we gotta go drive around some more. But I do want to get my things leveled up.
There you go, Jen. I just sent you a gift.
And I need to go do that.
I opened your gift.
Yep, you're ahead of me on that one page, Jen. I don't know on the others, but...
Do not send me energy. Whatever you do, don't send me energy because I'm still way over my energy count. I need this one.
Okay, gifts are all sent out. I wonder where I'm at on Red Books. 9. Still got quite a ways to go.
Missing ingredient. I don't have it.
What are you missing?
Snowdrop.
So
I did do a brew 2.
I was gonna say, so wait to brew and collect from a few
brew fields.
Okay, collect from a few greenhouses. You'll probably get a snowdrop. And or watch around on the ground. They're all over around here.
See, this is another reason I didn't want to go bird hunting. I'm getting old. I don't like going out in the snow or rain, Jen. Back in the days, I didn't care. Rain or snow, I'd be out bird hunting. I didn't care.
I'll vouch for that. Him and my son out like 10, 12 hours. Rain, sun, snow, whatever. Other than dark. Because they weren't allowed out after dark.
I'd shoot after dark if I could. That's fun watching flames leap out of your barrel. Whoops, you're not supposed to hear that. That's from my past.
Well, I think you've gone after them when you've been going after, what do you call them? I know I don't need that one.
No.
But I could use the greenhouse collected it so I can get more energy.
Force bill energy.
And I needed that bitter root anyway.
No, come on.
There.
Now I'm watching my phone and it's hard to do 2 at one time.
I'm not complaining. I'm just trying to get to where I can pull over and go after it.
There's my ends.
So yeah, for this whole week, Barufios are hour long. So like from Tuesday to Tuesday.
I understood what you said.
Finally!
What?
Got Pavarti placed. Oh, I need Crumb and Hermione also to be able to prestige that one, but they aren't out as much right now. Let's see. Go after this too. Yeah. Handing the phone over.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Jen. Jackrabbit hunt. Best time to go jackrabbit hunting was after dark. Only problem is, don't let the warden get you.
Skunk hunting.
Skunk and raccoons and foxes.
Talking about
the black with orange.
They're all around. It's part of this event, so you'll be able to find some more. Just watch for them.
Saturday at dusk. The answer to that, you can go out with Sky, but I'm not giving up my goose hunt.
The answer to that is sure. I need to take the car down and fill up, because I only partially filled up when I filled up earlier this week. So so I'll need to go fill up sometime. So I'm pretty
I guess
sure.
I'm being greedy, but it's the last 2 weeks of the hunt. I want every opportunity I can get. We went hunting on the ranch. That's a good one to do, because then you don't have to worry about it with your own land. No one's going to call.
Well, and is it legal or illegal on your own land?
Jackrabbits, I don't think you can hunt them with whatever you can hunt them with, because there's really no season for them.
Okay, so
if I'm correct, Jen, correct me if I'm wrong, the Fish and Game in the state considers jackrabbits a pest. They consider them a rodent, basically.
So if that's the case, then as long as you're hunting where you've got permission to hunt, there's never an issue with hunting jackrabbits.
The last jackrabbit I shot, Jen, was years ago. I was up deer hunting. I heard something moving through the brush, and lo and behold, I had a bunny rabbit jump right in front of me. Guess what? My rifle did. Bunny rabbit. 30-06 shell went right straight into him and turned him in. There was nothing left. I shot it about 10 feet away from me. There was nothing left of poor bunny.
You really like obliterating things, don't you?
Every now and then I do, yeah.
You know why I'm saying that? He's known for accidentally obliterating ducks.
Oh, don't go there.
And geese.
Geese are harder to obliterate, but ducks, oh my gosh. With the last duck I shot, Jen, it almost took its head off. Literally, I almost took its head off.
Just so I know, how's your walking distance?
Hold on, I'm going to check. Over 0.25, so I've just got to go 0.05.
Okay.
So I'm almost there.
That's what I figured. But...
Just got it.
Okay.
I literally just got it.
I told you I wasn't too worried about it. I don't know how many things you've caught, or returned, I should say.
They can get those at home. 8 out of 10.
Reason I bring it up is some of the times you forget when you go home.
8 out of 10. I need to.
But I did too, but that's fine.
One I haven't seen for a while is the Tri-Wizard Cup. I have no road, so now I do. There we go. There's 10 foundables. Safe and sound, tucked back home.
So werewolves are out tonight.
I don't need werewolves. I got all the werewolves I need.
Interesting. That's... yeah. I need oddities and the credit to be able to get rune stones, to get the bows, to be able to prestige the page, to need werewolves and everything again. Goddess did prestige.
Yeah, well, she plays a lot more than I do.
I'm saying she's ahead of me on that page.
She's been ahead of you for quite some time.
On that page.
You'll agree with me, won't you, Jen? Yeah, I don't know either. But they are pests. We used to have rabbits up by my place, Jen, out on my dad's land. And they were a pest. He wanted to shoot them like... Tri-Wizard Cup is in the fortress. I've caught it returned it in the normal.
You can't have.
I have.
If it's in the fortress, you can't.
I have. I mean...
And maybe you're thinking of the pensive.
No, it was a cup in its Tri-Wizard Cup.
Oh, I bet it was during the... I think there was once it
had
was
a red
available
flame
during the event. During an event. I could be wrong. But anyway. I know a way we can check to be sure if it's available in the... So if you go into registry... If you go into the registry
Get your HS eggs prestiged on the page and scan. I can get you some HS on Saturday. I agree. But I got like 6 on one and I got 4 on the other one.
And that you still need.
And I don't. Yeah, that I still need. And I don't have ruin stones. I don't have oddity ruin stones.
That's why you open your runestone gifts. They're the yellow ones. Because yes, sometimes you will get oddities out of that. Or you go after the purple things. There's a inn you can collect coming up.
For you?
Or
I can't collect them.
Yeah, for me.
I'm still way over my spell energy, so I just got to go on a catching spree to bring it back down.
Catching and or fortress battles.
Yellow, black, yeah, so do I. So do I.
And then go after the purple. There. So, what he needs to do is come out with me more and go after stuff.
Yeah, well, every time you go out, I've been bird hunting.
I know. I'm just saying. Bird hunting, and so, or at work.
Oh, come on. It just disappeared for you. There was one back there I wish I could have got, but a black streamer.
I can turn around.
I don't
Dark
care.
orange? Or yellow stream?
Yellow.
Oh, I need the yellow.
Black with yellow stream.
Okay, I need one more of them. But it wasn't like I knew.
There it is. Orange.
Yeah, I don't need it. It's an orange and not a yellow.
I need it.
Yeah.
Really, that was sick, man.
Okay. Let him know. Let's see how I'm doing. Oh, I am so close.
For what?
Wizarding Challenges 1. 972 out of 1,000. Foes defeated, I still need to go a ways.
There we go, 137 out of 125 now. I just got my vault extension.
Mm-hmm.
If we go on home and there's yeast in my decoys, I'm going to scream. Jen will really hear me screaming. She'll laugh her head off.
Part of me says I should go back after those extravagant gifts. But I'll wait. Because I don't know. It looks like he may almost be done, and I don't know if we'd make it before time changes anyway. Okay, I know what I was looking at. We were looking at the... It wouldn't be... Was it in here? No. I think this... No, that one's in the Hogwarts House Cup is in the thing. Is in the fortress. So are the hourglasses. Tri-Wizard Tournament is in the fortress.
Okay.
The Tri-Wizard Cup. Trying to see. There is the pensive that's in the wild. Yeah, all I can think is that you were thinking of the pensive.
David's right there looking at us.
Why would Brett screaming you'd laugh if there's geese
on the way home
or
and I have geese in my
his
decoys. There won't be ducks, there'll be geese.
Okay, geese in his decoys. Because he was out with us. See where I'm at with ingredients. I still got plenty of ways to go on ingredients.
I'm talking to people. I'll be out in a sec.
Mm-hmm. Like we couldn't see that.
Yeah, like we couldn't see that.
And he's trying to do these hand movements that nowhere indicates
like
that he's
talking.
Like
we understood that. We weren't in any big hurry when we could see him talking. He does best talking D&D, but that's his hobby. So like my hobby's bird hunting.
Gonna check something just to make sure. Yep, don't need any right now. Let's check this. Just wonder what's in here.
What's up, Mr. Brett?
Not a lot.
yeah,
Are you
I
up
have
for bird
that to
hunting
collect,
Saturday
too.
morning?
I bet he's already collected that.
I gotta go to a Salt Lake meeting, or I'd do it definitely. I might be available in the afternoon, but
Afternoon would work too. I'm gonna
Yeah.
be out the majority of the day is Saturday. I think geese are flying. I've been in Logan and we've seen. I had two groups fly over us near Willow Park.
nice. They
So
just need to come visit your property there.
nothing in the decoys though. Nothing.
At least earlier.
At least earlier.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull forward just slightly.
Yeah, I'll find you in the afternoon there, but yeah, my work's
Give
got
them
a meeting
some
at 9
room.
in Salt Lake. I gotta get to, so.
You got to get to that. That's important. So yeah, it'll be Juan and I.
Okay.
So anyway, we will talk to you later.
Now I better unlock the door.
Bye bye.
I agree on the invites.
What?
I wonder, I thought of something. Maybe this is what he's thinking about. No, it wasn't in that one.
Thank you for
Not
bringing
in
my
that
bag.
You're welcome. Not in that one.
So, I didn't
in
need it
that one.
until like more than halfway
Oh,
through. It was because I was
Nope.
making 2 new characters.
that doesn't explain it. I was wondering if it was here. But that doesn't explain it. It's not there either, so.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were streaming.
You're fine.
She's been streaming for about an hour.
He needs a motion-activated GoPro out in his decoys.
Yeah, I agree.
I
agree. I do want one of those motion-activated GoPro. It turns on my phone when it's there.
What are we talking about?
Only problem is when I'm at work and my phone turns on with pictures of geese and my decoys, I'm like, I gotta go. Sorry, I gotta go and I can't.
Oh, I see. Okay. Hello, everyone. If you couldn't tell, this is David. They just picked me up. I love how I said they. I know they'll understand, but it's like, yes, they. They picked me up. Oh, in Greg's class today, he was like, there were like 500 million people in Vietnam or something. And it was like, that's a ton. And I said, no, Greg, I'm pretty sure that's more than a ton. And like 3 people looked at me, and they were like, everyone else was laughing. It was amazing.
And Greg just rolled his eyes.
Greg he was just like, yeah, that's true. And he continued teaching.
Yeah. So it's Jen that's on right now. She's listening while she's at work, but everyone's there with her.
Sweet.
So she's not interacting as much as normally she will.
That's fine. I understand.
Just giving you a heads up.
Yes, I can. You need Jim right up here. I can place you.
Maybe he's thinking of the Goblet of Fire, question mark.
At the front, not at a parking lot is where it's at.
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's thinking maybe you're thinking of the Goblet of Fire. But I think I looked in the Goblet of Fire.
That's what it's got to be, is Goblet of Fire. You're right. Goblet of Fire, that's what it was.
I'm confused.
I just associate with that with the Tri-Wizard Cup. That's what it was, is a Goblet of Fire.
LOL is what Jenny said. Jen said, not Jenny. Oh, crap.
What?
I forgot to talk to Karen. I love how you texted me. You're like, hey, make sure to talk to Karen. And then I completely forgot.
Are we close enough you're getting them?
I should be, but I'm not.
Okay.
There's one that I'm not getting. It says, connection lost. Check your Wi-Fi or mobile app.
Okay. Well, we aren't going to hang around and...
That was one of them. Let's see if I can get that. Okay, yeah, no, I can't get these. I got one of them. And you have 162 health, and then you also have a thing that gives you 10 energy from the daily assignments.
But if I can fill up, I'd prefer to.
Well, obviously.
So I can drop another 50 tomorrow and still not have as much, not be down to, and I can play tonight at home collecting things and not be at 6 energy when I get on the stream tomorrow. Because I started this stream with 6 energy.
Oh, she also said hi, David. They've all gone home now, so I can interact now. Is what Jen said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm still not able to get stuff. That's okay.
Check for some reason, make sure my Wi-Fi didn't turn on.
It's turned off.
Okay. Weird.
Oh, one of my friends from last year, who was a senior last year, came to D&D Club today. It was awesome. And he was my favorite D&D player. He's the only reason, honestly, why I continued playing. In that group.
Playing at the school.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Shiny skirmery.
Shiny skirmery, Jen!
Can you quit
yelling, please?
Oh my
gosh. She can hear without you yelling. Sorry about your ears, Jen.
Warning, headphone users.
Yes. Except that's the thing. She's a headphone user. And that's why I said sorry about your ears, Jen.
No, but yeah.
Sorry, Jen, but this skarmory is freaking cool.
Show it to me.
Let him go after it and then show it.
Okay.
There's a in here.
I'll try, but I don't know if I'll be able to get it still. Nope. No, but that person was like the only reason why I played in that school as a player, because I loved playing with him. He was so good, and he liked everyone. Mm-hmm. It just everyone liked him too. It's just everyone hated each other except for him, and it was like, that's not D&D.
I have both shiny birds now.
But no, he's gonna start coming more, which is awesome. He was so cool. He's actually. I was kind of sad because he was also really good at like medieval stuff. So I was gonna ask him if he could draw some of my D&D maps for cities and stuff. Because he's so like, because in Katie's class last year we had a thing where we had to make a city, and he made one, and it was so good.
Any ideas on dinner?
No, I do not have any ideas. I'm sorry.
We need to come up with some.
Hello.
Hi.
Good thing you weren't in the car. I would have blown your eardrums out.
Literally,
This
almost.
Thursday is...
Because we were at Danny at B-Tech, right there, placing in the gym right there. And I clicked on a skarmory, and guess what?
It's shiny.
Yes.
Good for you. I was just calling you to say I'm gonna go hang out with Stalin.
Okay. So, that's fine.
Then on Saturday, I've got a friend from high school that wants to hang out.
Okay. So,
Did
anyway,
Betty go to school today?
don't be out.
Okay.
Scott did tell me how much insurance.
She needs to go to school.
Okay,
But I know.
that
We've
works.
been working
Anyway,
Steven seems to be gone whenever I'm trying to find out.
exactly. You've asked multiple times.
Good
Skype
thing
even
Brett's
said
in the
that.
front seat and the phone is in the back with David. Lol.
I totally
Oh,
agree,
Jen,
Jen.
it's a good thing. The phone is in the back with David and Brett is in the front seat. That's what Jen said about my stream.
It would have been a lot louder.
Would have been
had
a
it
lot
been
louder.
Up on his lap.
I don't think so, Jen, because we were going like really slow in that area. She said it could be you're going too fast. I get that message. I'll get that message too.
Anyway.
No,
Love you,
like
Kaden.
we were like almost parked in it, and I wasn't
I
able
don't
to
know
do
if we're
it.
coming home, but don't be out too late because we need family home evening tonight.
Congestion the shiny Brett. I don't have one of those. I'm assuming she said meant congratulations. But yeah.
Trying to go to bed before 9, so.
Okay.
I don't know when Mindy and Steven are getting
Yeah, we don't know when Mindy and
Mindy's
Steve are
dying
going to be
hair.
home. Mindy's dying hair.
So I think family night tomorrow.
Tomorrow night. We'll do family night tomorrow night. Plan on it tomorrow night.
But it still would be nice to have you there for family
Nice
prayer.
to have you home for family prayer located anyway. Love you.
Love you.
Talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Anyway.
Sorry, Jen, I really feel bad about that, but when I saw that, there's not a lot of people that have that.
But you did say congratulations.
I did
She
get that.
doesn't have it.
I have the skarmory and I have the... Uh-oh.
Yeah, I see. I'm trying to figure out which way it's going because I don't have to stop completely unless it's coming this way.
That's weird. I just got one of the ends. Huh.
Aerodactyl, that's the other one I was
It
thinking
acts up
of.
sometimes.
Shiny Aerodactyl. Caden doesn't have one of those, Jen, and I got Skarmory and Aerodactyl now, so I don't feel too bad.
I'm sorry if I'm talking really fast. I usually do this after I have an intense session of D&D. What intense for me is making characters. I had to help two players make characters today. So I was very much in speed talk mode.
What did you say? You're talking fast or something?
No, I just figured that I'm talking fast because
I didn't pick it up, but
okay.
Of course, I'm used to you changing how you talk.
How fast and how slow I talk. Yes.
So that one is something that he got from his mother and just developed it even better.
I think I can switch to Wizards Unite now because
so you don't accidentally scream in someone else's ear again.
I'm not going to get another shiny tonight.
Anyway,
That's weird then with the Wi-Fi message. Yeah, I was supposed to say congrats, is what she... Yeah.
Yeah, we were pretty sure there. Yeah.
At dusk? Yeah, that dusk is at night, isn't it? Dawn's in the morning.
Yes.
If I have all my birds by dusk, I'll go out with you two on Saturday. But if I don't, I'm not... Or if I don't have anyone to go out with Saturday afternoon, I'll come out with you guys. It depends if I have friends joining me. I may have... Paul says he may be joining me, but I don't know.
No.
They gotta fly first.
Oh, I also got that guy's phone number, which was pretty cool. He gave it to me so that I could contact him, and it's for more D&D stuff.
Well, what I was gonna say, and I remember, and then Brett started. I remember now what I was saying, and then Brett started the other. Is if I'm around someone like from the South, I'll pick up an accent as though I grew up in the South. And people, at one point, I was talking to someone, had no clue, and I didn't even know I would do it, and I had no clue, was talking to someone, and after, someone pulled me aside and said, "Why were you making fun of her?" And I'm like, "What, huh? Well, you were copying her accent. You did it really good, but still, that's not..." And I went, and even, they said, even after for a while, you're still doing it. And I'm like, what? And then they started listening more, and they realized, because they knew me well enough, that I was serious. I had no clue that I was. And so they started listening more, and I kind of started trying to be aware and realized that any time I talk to anyone with any type of accent, I pick up the accent. I still use the same lingo, but I pick up the accent. And so...
I saw the fire truck go past my work. Ours wasn't a fire truck, ours was an ambulance.
No, it was a fire truck.
No, it was an ambulance.
Okay.
I saw it was an ambulance.
Oh, because I think I saw it. So maybe the fire truck went past your work, the ambulance went to join, and then they got called off or something, because I saw it turn, I thought, the other way. So... Southwest, then
yes,
maybe
so
that's
right past Jen's work.
So maybe that is what she saw. Anyway. So I'm going this way because we're going to stop at the grocery store long enough to grab some cheese. And tortillas, if Brett doesn't think we have very many. Okay, so you grab some tortillas. Burritos.
That works.
First
why would we need meat?
Pork. Second, we have refried beans.
It's true.
We also have the ones at Walmart are like 50 cents.
I guess we could do that, or we could just use what we have at home. Grab
Either way.
cheese and tortillas.
Either way.
Tortillas. And I was thinking homemade might be better.
Either way.
And maybe grab some
chill with whatever. Oh, okay. You're full on energy.
Thank you.
You were at 194. Oh, that's right. I don't think I've told you. My friend who was like my friend who I recently gotten from the beginning of this term. He was born in London. And he's apparently like lived almost everywhere. Because he's like lived in like a freaking first world country. He's lived.
Yeah, I hope he's lived in a first world country. But I think you mean a third world country.
That's what I meant. He's lived in New Mexico for a bit, apparently. The German chocolate is the best chocolate. Because it is.
Anyone who's really had it, I think that even kind of, if they like chocolate and they take the time to really
I guess I'm spoiled because the only chocolate I've had is American chocolate. I grew up on it.
Spoiled?
That's not spoiled. That's the opposite. I don't know what it is, but that's the opposite. I feel bad for you.
Deprived.
Yes.
Does that really...
Most people, once they've had German chocolate...
But is deprived really the opposite of...
Yes.
Yeah. Because deprived means you don't have it. So, and he didn't. He was deprived.
Okay, yeah, okay, yeah.
Whereas you were spoiled.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't need that Bullet Ox juice. I got 4 of them from that greenhouse. I don't need Bullet Ox juice, people.
I guess it just doesn't seem like it.
I don't ever use that type of potion.
Well, because it seems like, yeah. But you could be deprived of having certain things. It just seems more extreme than spoiled, is what I think what you're
saying. Because it's like, oh, you're deprived of water. It's water. And when it's spoiled, it's like, oh, okay, you just had some, like, you just had stuff. A little bit of stuff. Like,
you're just saying that?
Yes.
He's just noticing the newsletter.
Is he an army brat?
Your friend. In other words, were his parents in the army or in the forces somewhere?
I think Paul?
Not yours. Your friend, David.
Oh, no.
Just
his parents might have... One of his parents, maybe?
Well, that's what she's asking.
I don't know. I don't know enough about him. I just met him at the beginning of this term, and he's just mentioned it in passing that he's been to all these places.
The reason they would ask if he's an army... So an army brat means the child of someone who's serving.
Yeah, okay. No, I don't know. I haven't met his parents at all.
And it's more common... The most common way that happens in the U.S. is someone who's the child of someone in the armed forces or someone who's actually in the armed forces, but at your age, they wouldn't have been, but you wouldn't be in the armed forces to travel like that when you're young. So then you'd be the child of someone who's in the armed forces.
No, he hasn't mentioned his parents to me that much. Like, again, just in passing, so I don't know. I can ask him, but I don't necessarily know if that's a good thing. He's like, hey, are your parents in the army? I don't know, like, maybe, but that's a conversation for a later date, in my opinion.
And it may be something he doesn't share very much, because some people will pick on, you know what I'm saying?
Lowell, need to play more often, Brett.
A certain Jake Porlocker.
She said you need, Lowell need to play more often, Brett. Is what you said. Yeah.
After the hunting season, I'll play a little bit more, Jen, but I've been too Too preoccupied in finding birds.
Yeah, Jake Lutheran, not Jake Torlucker, you're right. Same family.
One I won't accept a friend request from.
I wonder what would happen. I don't think Jake realizes how far from the tree he's fallen, if that makes sense.
A long ways.
I think he thinks he's more following the family tree and doesn't realize just how far he's fallen from the family tree. I have information that might, that I think would catch him off guard. Yeah. So, anyway.
Here you go, Mom.
But yeah, so there, especially in Logan, there's people that'll pick on people who are in the army.
I think I'm just
or kids of people. And so that could be why he doesn't freely share it. Does that make sense, David? The other way would be an expat, which means someone whose parents, or the child of an expat. And an expat is someone who works.
I'm just going to stay here.
Okay, thank you. Because if you came in with us, I was going to good luck.
Is someone who works in the who works overseas. So, anyway, I think we're going to let you guys go. It's been a long stream, so I'll talk to you later. Bye.